The neon lights of the city flickered like a dying pulse, casting jagged shadows across the alley where Tommy Knives Malone stood, cigarette dangling from his lips. The air smelled of damp asphalt and betrayal. He checked his watch, 2:47 a.m. His contact was late, and Tommy didn't like waiting. Not when he had a duffel bag stuffed with $200,000 in unmarked bills slung over his shoulder. The job was simple: deliver the cash to the docks, hand it to a guy named Victor, and walk away with a clean slate. The Russians had been breathing down Tommy's neck for weeks, ever since he'd botched a heist at their warehouse. This was his one shot to square things. But something felt off. The alley was too quiet, the kind of quiet that screams trouble. Footsteps echoed behind him. Tommy spun, hand on the switchblade tucked in his coat. A figure emerged from the dark: Victor, all 6'4" of him, with a scar running from ear to chin like a roadmap to hell. "You're late," Tommy growled, exhaling smoke. Victor smirked, his gold tooth glinting. "Traffic. You got the money?" Tommy tossed the duffel at Victor's feet. "All there. Count it if you want." Victor didn't move. His eyes flicked to the shadows, and Tommy's gut twisted. He knew that look. "The kind that says you're not walking out of this alley, problem?" Tommy asked, fingers brushing the blade. Victor's smirk widened. "You're the problem, Knives. Boss says you're a liability." Before Tommy could react, two goons stepped out from behind a dumpster, guns drawn. The first shot grazed his shoulder, hot pain searing through him. He dove behind a trash can, flipping open his blade. The odds were shit, but Tommy wasn't going down without a fight. He lunged, catching the first goon off guard, slicing through his wrist. The gun clattered to the ground as the man screamed. The second goon fired, but Tommy was already moving, using the first guy as a shield. A bullet tore through the goon's chest, and Tommy shoved the body at Victor, who stumbled back. "You think you can double-cross me?" Tommy spat, blood dripping from his shoulder. Victor laughed, pulling a pistol from his coat. "You're already dead, Knives." But Tommy was faster. He flicked his wrist, and the blade flew, burying itself in Victor's throat. The Russian gurgled, collapsing in a heap. Tommy staggered, vision blurring. He grabbed the duffel and limped toward the street, leaving 3 bodies in the alley. The city didn't care. It never did. By dawn, Tommy would be on a bus out of town, $200,000 richer and a ghost in the wind. But he knew the Russians would come looking. They always did.